So this is this song's debut. So you guys are hearing a song that nobody has ever heard
You're right.
before.
These guys are the only ones that heard it. So.
This is called Reckless in Reno.
She wears sensible shoes most of the year. Her name is Ethel. She works, scrimps and saves and squirrels away a few shekels so she can let her hair down at Harris. Right now Ethel's feeling more like a pharaoh. It's pretty close to heaven, or at least Las Vegas. Tonight she's getting reckless in Reno. Somewhere in the desert it's raining C-notes. Next week she'll come back down to earth, hang up her mini skirt. But tonight she's getting reckless in Reno. Reckless Jeff Davis on guitar. His name is Bob. Flew out alone from Jersey. A twice divorced accountant who retired early. He did the math and said, what the heck? Walked over and bought Ethel a drink. That was midnight, and it's almost 3:30. Everybody! Tonight, he's getting reckless in Reno. Somewhere in the desert, it's raining C-notes. Next week he'll come back down to earth and put starch in the collar of his shirt. But tonight he's getting reckless in Reno. He's a pretty good dancer, she's easy to hold. They might have both hit the jackpot on a heart of gold. Yeah, oh, you ought to see him out there just going for broke. Tonight they're getting reckless in Reno. Somewhere in the desert, Cupid's playing Keno. In a little while they might just come back down to earth. God knows they both know falling can hurt. But tonight they're getting reckless in Reno. Yeah, tonight they're getting reckless in Reno. True story, y'all. It's funny how a town can just soak into you in about 24 hours.
One thing I want to say real quick is I think we have enough food, so everybody be sure and stay for the after party.
This next song is one of my favorite songs. I wrote it with a guy named Mike Ward. He was a writer in Nashville for about 20 years. He had some success with Faith Hill and some other artists, Joey and Rory. I don't know if you guys know Joey and Rory or not, but they have a song called Boots. He wrote that. But George Jones was doing his last record. I guess it was about 3 years ago, right before he passed. And So the producer called me up and he said, man, on this song Coins, I want to put it on George's record. And it was going to be George's last record, so we were really excited. And he said, George loves it. He had me send him a big font lyric so George could practice it in the studio. And that was awesome. And he said, George likes it, I like it. We just have to run it by his wife, because his wife, Nancy, made all the decisions for him. So Nancy did not like the song. So they did not cut the song. He said, I'll run it by her on another day. Maybe they'll cut it on another. Maybe she'll see it differently. Didn't. Okay. Sometimes God's got a bigger plan than me, because that record never got made. So I probably would have been really doubly bummed if it got cut and the record didn't get made. But I know this song has been cut independently a few times, but I'm sure you're going to hear it on the radio someday. You can say you heard it here first. On a Greyhound out of Indiana, one way back to Alabama, it was coming down in buckets when they rolled through Bowling Green. The young man wasn't much for talking. He liquored up his bus stop coffee. The old man, smiling across the aisle, was the first one to speak. He said, the highway's hard, son, when you're headed in the wrong direction. Reached into his faded jeans and pulled out his collection of coins, mostly Roosevelts and Lincolns, a token years worn over, read one day at a time. Coins, some were old and some were new. He said, I only keep a few of the best ones. Son, I collect them. Coins. He said, this penny must have fell from heaven. Since then I paid attention. Found it in the fresh cut grass by my mother's grave. And this nickel, it's a 42. And the year we watched the Yankees lose, bought hot dogs in St. Louis, Daddy let me keep the change. Said you might call me crazy for counting all these blessings, but I don't take for granted what I have in my possession. Coins, mostly Roosevelts and Lincolns, a token years worn over, read one day at a time. Coins, some were old and some were new. He said, I only keep a few of the best ones. Son, I collect them. Coins. His shaky hands held a brand new dime. He said, son, don't lose track of time. This was in my darling's dresser drawer. We went through her things. She was my best friend for 40 years. So I read this little token here. Took some time to think instead of reaching for a drink. They got off the bus in Birmingham, but the whiskey bottle didn't. The young man kept the memory of that pocket full of wisdom. Coins. 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 Agreed. Well, this song I'm going to do now is probably one of my most requested songs when I play around Nashville. True story. It was over 10 years now. They were doing a lot of construction in Nashville on I-65, which is one of the highways that goes in and around the city. It's a big loop. And I don't know if you've... How many people have been to Nashville? There's one. There's a few of you have been there, I know. You can throw a stone at a church in Nashville anywhere you stand. There's more churches per capita than any city in the United States. And I remember it was really raining one morning. I was on the highway and they were doing the construction and somebody ran me off the road. You know, they weren't paying attention. And I thought, wouldn't it be funny, because there's so many church vans in Nashville, if somebody ran me off the road and said, "Have a nice day, God loves you," you know? And this is kind of where that song came from. Sideswiped by Chevy van on Highway 65. Have a nice day, God loves you, painted on the side. I stared in disbelief at what that bumper sticker said. Those letters WWJD made me think this instead. What would Jesus drive if he were here today? No Hummer, truck, or SUV could hold all of his grace. It wouldn't be a gas guzzling Escalade, cause we all know Jesus saves. What would Jesus drive if he were here today? Yeah! Well, the angels don't need to drive, they fly to everything. On the day the devil invented Fords, God gave them their wings. They say that the apostles are all in one accord. That's 12 guys in a Honda with no room for the Lord. So what would Jesus drive if he were here today? No Hummer, truck, or SUV could hold all of his grace. It wouldn't be a gas guzzling Escalade, cause we all know Jesus saves. What would Jesus drive if he were here today? Whatever he'd be driving, I'd try to follow close. Right behind his taillights up the straight and narrow road. He already paid the price, so I'd blow past the toll. He's coming back for good someday. That's the day I'll know. Sing it if you know it. What would Jesus drive, fooled you, if he were here today? No Hummer, truck, or SUV that hold all of his grace. It wouldn't be a gas guzzling Escalade, cause we all know Jesus saves. What would Jesus drive if he were here today? Thank you. True story, y'all. True story. Yeah, I never let the truth stand in the way of a good song. This next song I wrote with a good friend of mine named Casey Black, and Casey tours all around the world. He's based out of Nashville. I think he's one of the best songwriters I've ever worked with and artists. So you'll probably be hearing something from Casey Black. Keep an eye out for him. This was the first song we wrote, I think. I hear fingers on an old piano, and the notes fall like memories. Damp basement echoes of chopsticks. Christmas. Daddy's on the front porch blowing smoke rings and laughing. Me and my sister are running trying to catch them, but they disappear in the thin air. And That basement's full of spiders, and the front porch is falling down. Girl, I know it don't look like much to you now, but this is more than just a one-story house. Daddy would have a fit if he could see it in this condition. The years I couldn't come here, it would only make me miss him. And that ivy just kept on climbing. The floor's a little creaky, but the foundation's sound. It might take a while, but you'll come around. You'll see, this is more than just a one-story house. Can you picture some fresh paint on these walls? And some muddy little footprints in the hall. They say to turn a house into a home, you gotta add a couple stories of your own. We'll plant a few maples by the fence in the front yard, and by the time they're old and gray, they'll be reaching for the stars. When our grandkids come to climb them, we'll tell them how. This is more than just a one-story house. This is more than just a one-story house. Thank you. I think I got time for about 3 more, maybe. Is that okay?
4.
It's been so great. You guys have been fantastic, and Jeff and Bev and Jen and. This was another true story, kind of. I was in a round the other night, and a round is where we sort of sit around. There's 3 or 4 songwriters, and we perform songs we've written. There's big hit songwriters and just newcomers and everything. And for some reason, this one fellow in the round was bragging about the fact that he was an atheist. I don't know if that's something to brag about, but I represent his freedom to do that. And I said, and you're in the music business? Like, it's pretty tough to be an atheist in the music business. You know what the chances are of something happening are. This is kind of what this song's about. I saw Donnie Turner in church today. Said he finally beat the bottle, hadn't had a drop-in day. He left those demons down at the bottom, met some dreams that he'd forgotten, and he still has a whole lot in his way. But hey, nobody ever said you can't move a mountain if you pick up a shovel and start counting on the good Lord. Push hard, he'll do his part. Nobody ever said you can't move a mountain if you start praying and stop doubting. No, nobody ever said you can't move a mountain. I was talking to Brandy Joe in the parking lot. I could see she was showing, and she told me Bobby lost his job. She said this surely ain't the way we planned it, but I'm looking past my circumstances to the one who has the answers. There's nothing we can do. No, nobody ever said you can't move a mountain if you pick up a shovel, start counting on the good Lord. Push hard, he'll do his part. Nobody ever said you can't move a mountain if you start praying, stop doubting. No, 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 nobody ever said you can't move a mountain. God's not like me, he sees things differently, yeah. Looking down from up above on a little bitty pile of rocks and mud. Nobody ever said you can't move a mountain. If you pick up a shovel, start counting on the good Lord, push hard, he'll do his part. Nobody ever said you can't move a mountain. If you start praying, stop doubting. No, 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 nobody ever said you can't move a mountain. Move a mountain. Thank you. I see you there, looking down at your shadow on the ground, like you can catch a break. When dreams start falling, they can do some damage. You can't see it now in all this wreckage, but the dust is gonna settle someday. Don't even think of giving up. That breakthrough is gonna come. There's a fighter in everyone, strong enough to beat these hard times back. Yeah, you were made for that. So if you think you can't win, your legs are tired, you're out of breath, it only means that you're running harder. When the world is sitting on your back, you feel the weight, remember that it's only there to make your heart stronger, stronger. Don't even think of giving up. That breakthrough is gonna come. There's a fighter in everyone, strong enough to beat these hard times back. Yeah, you were made for that. You were made to stand on mountains, troubles, or just your stepping stone. Don't even think of giving up. That breakthrough is gonna come. There's a fighter in everyone, strong enough to beat the hard times back. Yeah, you were made for that. Yeah, you were made for that. Thank you. I sing that song to myself some days because Nashville is a no town. But that's just not the music business, that's everything. You get a lot of no's in life. You get a yes, celebrate it, and remember it's going to come again. Well, this has been a blast, kids. Just a great time tonight, and tell your friends to come back tomorrow for the 4 o'clock show. We have a special guest who from Nashville, who happens to be in town tonight. Can I say who it is?
Yes.
Oh, I don't know if y'all ever heard of a band called Rockapella, but they've been around for a good long time. My friend Steve Dorian's in the band, and we write songs together back in Nashville. So he's coming to grace us with a song. No dancing. There will be no dancing in here. Sorry.
I'm dancing.
But this last song I'm going to do, I wrote with Steve Dean. Steve wrote I'll Be Watching You for Rodney Atkins, Round and Round for George Strait. He's had a bunch of hits. But this is just a song about songs, another song about songs, and kind of what makes us what the power of a song is. It's kind of like a call from an old friend. Put the world on hold so you can listen. Some poet who grabbed a guitar and made his story rhyme. Is there something there about you in between the lines? It might be on scratchy vinyl or a kitchen radio, somewhere on a playlist right there in your phone. It can take you back to 16, break you down and make you smile. That's life playing out 3 minutes at a time. It's a sound that can save your soul like a Sunday morning, make you fall in love without a warning. It's hellos and goodbyes, bridges that don't burn, notes from a memory that feels so good it hurts. Might be on scratchy vinyl or a kitchen radio, somewhere on a playlist right there on your phone. It can take you back to 16, break you down and make you smile. That's life playing out 3 minutes at a time. Thank God there's a way to play it back. Might be on scratchy vinyl or a kitchen radio, somewhere on a playlist right there in your phone. It can take you back to 16, break you down and make you smile. That's life playing out 3 minutes at a time. Hey, that's life playing out 3 minutes at a time. Thank you so much.